students, we are doing lesson 1.6 from English Bal Bharati textbook for standard 7, a collage. This is an activity based lesson. So come along then. Let's learn more about it. This video was made just for you. Do remember to like, share and subscribe. What is a collage? A collage is a piece of art made by sticking different materials together. You could make a collage by sticking photographs together, or make a piece of art by sticking together dried or fresh leaves. Here is a collage made with petals of flowers. This is a beautiful artwork made by sticking different pieces of wood. Here is a beautiful design made by sticking different types of papers. This is a fabric collage by stitching together different pieces of fabric and making a beautiful design out of it. You could also create digital collage by sticking together different images from the computer. Here is a 3D collage, a pop-up card. A 3D collage made with different types of seashells. This is called paper quilling. So, paper quilling is rolling of different colored paper. So, here is a beautiful collage made with the help of paper quilling. There are infinite possibilities to create a work of art with the help of different materials available. So, you could create something beautiful from best out of waste. In your textbook, students, they have given a collage of information. So, you could also make a collage by gathering information about some personality or something. So, that is how also you could do. So, let's see how this has been done. So, here is a collage of the information about our great personality, Swami Vivekananda. So, you could collect information about his life, and there are certain messages from him, great messages that must have touched your heart. So you could just put it in a pieces of paper, colored paper. You could decorate it and put it on a decorative paper and make a beautiful collage out of it. So let's understand how to do it. Now here is a photograph placed of Swami Vivekananda, and a little life story about him is given. So let's read it. Swami Vivekananda was born Narendra Datta. That means his real name was Narendra Datta, and later on he took the name as Swami Vivekananda. He was a great personality who made the world aware of the greatness of Indian philosophy. So he took the Indian philosophy out into the world and made the whole world aware about India and India's philosophy at the Parliament of World's Religion. Okay, so Parliament of World Religion means all the world leaders gather for a meeting. So, at the Parliament of World Religions, he began his speech with Sisters and Brothers of America. Okay, so it was the first time somebody addressed the gathering as sisters and brothers. Usually, they would address or open the meeting or open their speech with the words ladies and gentlemen, but this was the first time that somebody addressed them as brothers and sisters. At these words, he received a 2 minute standing ovation. Ovation means people would stand and clap for him as a mark of respect, and they were stunned, they were astounded by these words. They just simply loved these words. Somebody is addressing you as brother and sister for the first time. Now, he emphasized the importance of selflessness and service to mankind. So, he, in his speech, he emphasized means gave more stress. He told the importance of selflessness. Selflessness means not thinking about yourself, but doing acts of kindness, acts of deeds towards other mankind. Okay, and service to mankind. So, it is serving mankind, serving other human beings without thinking about yourself, without being selfish and think only about yourself. So that is what he emphasized on. He is regarded as a patriotic saint. So not only was he a patriot, That is, love for his country. He had great love for India, as well as he was a very saintly person. He was a very holy person. Now, this is the first information that is given. So, you could put it in a card, decorate it beautifully, write it with a good handwriting, use colored pens, colored ink. Okay, and then you put certain photographs. Okay, other photographs, and you could also use some of the messages that he gave to the world, some catchy phrases, some phrases that touch your heart. Here are some of them, so let's read and understand them. He said, "Arise, awake, and stop not until the goal is reached." So, here is a motivational, inspiring quote by him. So, he says, "Arise." Arise means get up, wake up, and stop not. Do not stop. So, he did not use the word do not. He says, stop not until the goal is reached. So whatever you want to do in life, do not stop, do not wait for things to happen to you. Get up, get going, do it, complete your work. So don't stop until your work is not completed. Isn't it a beautiful quote? Let's read some more. Talk to yourself at least once in a day. Otherwise, you may miss a meeting with an excellent person in the world. So, here is another quote by him. He says, always talk to him. Isn't it? We have this monologue with ourselves most often. Whenever we are, sad or happy, or maybe we are thinking about something, we do talk to ourselves, isn't it? So, that's a monologue. So, talking to your own self. So, here he says, talk to your own self at least once in a day. So, do make it a point. Maybe when you're at the end of the day, when you're just about to go off to sleep, many people, jot down their thoughts in the form of a diary entry. So, you also could do that. That is also like talking to your own self. So, jot it down as a diary entry at least once in a day. That is what Swamiji says, Swami Vivekananda says, that at least once a day talk to yourself whenever you get time. Maybe you get so much of time during the day when you are waiting for something to happen, or maybe just thinking, just relaxing. So that's the time you can talk to yourself. Otherwise, you may miss a meeting with an excellent person. Now, who is he talking about? Whom do we meet? We meet ourselves, isn't it? So he's calling so himself an excellent person. So we are all excellent in different ways. So we say that if we don't talk to our own self, we are missing a meeting by talking to our own self. So that's a wonderful way of reflecting on various things, various thoughts, and gather our thoughts, give some time for ourselves also. Let's read another quote. Take up one idea. Make that one idea your life. Think of it, dream of it, live on that idea. Let that brain, muscle, nerve, every part of your body be full of that idea, and just leave every other idea alone. This is the way to success. So, here another mantra he has given for success. So, this is words of wisdom from a great personality, and we should really reflect on these words and act on these words. So, what he is saying is to be successful, whatever you want to do. Don't do hundreds of things at a time. That way, you'll not be able to concentrate or devote time or excel in those activity. So he says, take any one activity, any one thing that you want to achieve, that is your any one idea or any one goal, and make that one idea your life. Your life means totally surround yourself in achieving that goal, or that making that idea a success. So surround yourself, think of various ways how you can make that one idea a success, and think of it, dream of it. So not only whenever you have time, whenever you are free, think about it, how to make this idea successful. Whenever you're sleeping, or you're just brooding and thinking about something, dream about it. Dream, think, picturize, picturize the whole thing, how when it is successful, what will happen? So let every brain, let the brain, muscle, nerves, every part of your body be full of that idea. So you have to surround your thoughts whenever you're reading, thinking, eating, sleeping, anything. Surround how to make that one idea into success. That is what he says. And just leave other idea alone. So you may be thinking of various other things, so leave all the other things aside. Do not even think about them at the moment. You have to take one idea which you really feel is you want to achieve that, and dream about it and think about how you can succeed with it. So this is the way to success. So he has given a great quote for us, and he has told us a great message he is giving how to be successful. We are struggling, when we do not pass in our exams, or we are not able to complete an activity. So we think about, why is this happening to me? What is happening? In school also, you are burdened with so many activities, but yet if you have one little idea, think about it, and surely you will be successful. There is another quote. uh, let's read it. Whatever you think that you will be, if you think yourself weak, weak you will be. If you think yourself strong, strong you will be. So, last but not the least, here is a beautiful quote or beautiful message that Swami Vivekananda is giving. So, he says, you, whatever you think, okay, that is what you will be. So, if you think that no, I can't do this, I'm very weak, I don't know how to do it, then you will never get successful. But if you think, yes, I can do it, I'll try to do it, I can and I will. Okay, so if you have that willpower, so you will be very very strong. You'll say, yes, I can do it. So success will definitely be yours. Aren't they very beautiful quotes that Swamiji has given? So you have to read and learn a lot of things from these great personalities. At the end of the lesson, children, they have given you an assignment. Do complete it. Gather information about your favorite great historical personality. Okay, so it could be anyone from history. You have so many great heroes that we have in our history. We learn about them. Okay, and you may use the internet. If you want to gather some information, you can make the use of the internet, or if you do not have the access to the internet, you could also visit a library and get some information from there. And you may also gather photographs, pictures, etc. Then prepare a collage using the pictures, inspirational quotes, and a brief description of the person's importance. So just like the collage that we had just seen, of Swami Vivekananda, so you could do it with other historical figures, and you can hold an exhibition of your collages in the classroom. So you could do that exhibition. So then when the exhibition is held, you can gather information about so many personalities. So each child does one personality, and so you can get so much information of different people and get inspired by their lives. To check your answers to all the textual questions and for free worksheets, visit our website at www.jkacademypro.com. You'll get the link in the description box below. Do remember to like, share, and subscribe.